It's so fun. Okay, so I was trying to point out the way that my character imported, you'll notice that he looks like he's wearing, like, red lipstick. That's because whenever I go into the esthetician, I do put on, like, a dark shade of, like, a peachy color or something, so that his whole face doesn't look like a clay mask. And so, since that has actually been updated with the graphics update, I'm gonna have to tone that down. But I can't do it right now without having to redo the entire character. So, that's fine. I did want to show y'all what it looks like in the benchmark, though. So, ignore the really bright red lips. And ignore the score, because the score is what you're gonna see on the stream. Versus the score that I get if I'm not streaming is higher. So, here we go. It's so fun to see this. Seriously fun. So flippin' fun! I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I already know the score I'm gonna get on the benchmark. I'm not worried about it. Updated graphics looks so good. I gotta say, like, it's one thing to see the pre-recorded trailer, and then another thing to see your character in the benchmark. It just hits in a whole different way. So awesome! I said it too many times, I can't wait. Whole new adventure, whole new location, whole new whatever's going on politically. We're gonna find out that too. The politics, insider information, all of this. The fighting, to me, is neither here nor there. To me, the fighting is the least important part. So they could show off the fighting as much as they want. I actually don't care. It's the story I'm here for. We got all of your crafters. Looks like this is gonna be a city. It might be an early city if they're showing it to us. Okay, there's one thing I'm gonna notice. Like, you see those little lines on the shadow? You only saw it for like a second and a half. That's the only part of this trailer that I really notice differences in my graphic settings. And you'll notice there were lines in them if it was on max settings like I had it earlier, it would be completely smooth. So I guess that means that when it is time to play this, you'll see random things like that. But it's all good. Oh yeah, by the way, they have the only class that you can do this preview as is a Viper, which really sucked. I really wanted us to be able to see ourselves as Pictomancer or Viper, but oh well. Final close. So I'm probably gonna get like a high or something. What did I get? Yep, I got high. Because it took 3 more seconds than what it would take me without streaming to load everything. So, yep. I don't really know all the different things that they use for this the scoring, but I do know part of it is the loading time. But if the loading time difference is like 3 seconds, then I won't notice it. But here, let me try something. There's 2 other levels you could have gotten. You could have got very high, which is what I normally get without streaming, or extremely high, like Ramos got. Alright, I'm gonna see what Fem Hrothgar looks like.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we have 2 different styles. One looks slightly less cat-like. Or, it depends. It's kind of like what they did on, It's kind of like what they did on the Makode. So, what I'm noticing that I say that for is, I don't know if you can see it, but they swap out some traits. And so, it looks like the Hellions, which is the ones that we saw in the preview trailer for this race and sex. You see that the features include fangs, and the eyes have rounded pupils. But you also have the Lost, right? And the Lost have vertical pupils, but no fangs. So and then without the fangs, their faces look a little bit more human, but I can't tell if that's the lack of fangs or if that's the lighting. So I can't tell, but either way, they swapped out features back and forth, like they did with the Makode. I thought that was cute.
Uh-huh.
Let me look. I'm gonna see if they let me zoom in. Yep. Yeah, okay, so the faces are the same. It's the fur color. But yeah, take the fangs away, give vertical pupils, or give round pupils and put the fangs in. So, that's cute. Let's see. Height. How tall could these things get? Very tall. Alright, so 50 is a little bit lower than 50%. Is that just my monitor? No, it's my monitor. Okay, it's the angle I'm sitting at. I do kind of wonder, like, why they don't have elevated feet, but that's just me. I'm afraid to mess with this character, here. Hold on. Yeah, when I did max settings, I ended up with, very high. But it's just the streaming brings it down. Well, 6 inches, let me see. 72, 78. Yeah, 6 inches difference. Bust size? If you're going to let us choose bust size for women, then you should let us choose pec size for men. Just saying. Same difference, honestly. Alright. They don't have fluffy tails. They have They all have, like, big cat tails, but not a fluffy tail, like for the Makotes. So the Makotes have the, monopoly on fluffy tails. Let that be out there. Oops. Okay, so this is tail length. Alright. I always like long tails. Face. Let's look at the faces. Ooh. Okay, so we'll start here. That's a grumpy cat face. That is a very cute face. I like that face. It's a very sweet face. It's another very grumpy cat face. I don't know. I hope to see a lot of people use this face. And then this is the face that we were kind of introduced on. I like this face. I'm gonna choose this face. They have some neat shades. And the greens are not terrible. It's interesting. Like, they chose greens for the... Greens and purples for that. I need to look at the other... I need to look at the other variety. And see if, like, they got on the other side of the color wheel for that. That'd be interesting to find out. I'll choose a green. Hairstyle? Okay, not a lot of hairstyles. This reminds me of the Garabania plate, almost. It's very similar. Alright, we'll go with that. So instead of hair color, it is fur color. So what did they do? Oh, wait. Wait a minute. I'll figure it. Okay. No wonder. Okay, so I was making an assumption. I assumed that, you know, they'd be very, you know, furry all over. Apparently that's not the case. Like, it's maybe like a peach fur, like a peach fuzz, like on the face. But ultimately, actual fur is going on mostly in different areas of the body. I did not realize that from looking at Hrothgar's this whole time. But that's an interesting way to do that. Yay, character design, what you gonna do? Ooh, patterns. Kitty patterns. Okay, I gotta see something. Small clothes. Yeah, I need to see what's going on. So, like cheetah spots, tigers. I forgot what that is. This looks neat, but stripes are intriguing me. Ah, the hair's in the way. Fine, okay. Get the hair out the way so I can see the jaw. Yes, big jaw. Eye shape. I like the little eyes on this. It makes the brow more pronounced. I like the brow on here. I really don't see too much of a difference in the iris size at this point. I'll use small. I think small facial features tend to really go with this face if you're gonna accentuate the cat features, so yeah. I'm a sucker for white eyes. My current bun boy has white eyes as well, so we're gonna go with white. Eyebrows, we're really just looking at right here. So, what do we got? Interesting. And go with type 5. Nose? What did I do with the nosies? Ooh. They're also boopable. Okay, so that's type 1. Type 1 and type 5 are really not that different. Type 5 is more broad. I will go with that. Alright. Fang length. But you took the fangs out for this type. I guess we put them back in just in case. So type 1 is no fangs. Type 2 is short fangs. Type 3 is longer fangs. I'm not going with fangs, so no. Ooh, we can do a forehead crystal. Under eye. No, I don't want eyelashes. We can go with or without whiskers. With or without forehead whiskers. With or without ear tufts. I'm gonna get rid of the forehead crystal, but I'm gonna keep all the other things except for the lashes. I don't want lashes. At least not the big ones they're trying to do. Okay, what are these? The spots? Nope, we're keeping spots. I can't tell what this is. Cannot tell at all. What is that? Oh, it's like a teeny tiny little bit of under eye definition. Yeah, I'll keep that. Tattoos. Oh, that was tattoos? Okay. So, tattoo color. Okay. Oh, no wonder. Okay. So, I'm gonna go with my patented yellow tattoo. I think all of my characters, my alts, and everybody has yellow for their face. Not all of it. Like, for the eye makeup, anything that goes around the eyes kind of must be yellow. It's just kind of my trademark. Oh no. Now I'm confused. Okay, so face paint. Do I get to add more yellow? Like, what should I do? I'll do more yellow. What the hell? That's a lot of yellow. But I'm fine with it. Alright, voice. Alright. We are looking handsome! Alright, so that seems like a pretty standard voice that she has right now. It's alright. It's alright. That's a good one. I like 4 so far. It's a good one. 6 is good. Let's see, hear the other ones. Yeah. I think you're 4. Big voice! I like 4 so far. Very growly. Voice actress, good job. I see a lot of people using number 9. I see a lot of people using number 9. Okay, so far 4 and 9 are my favorite ones. Okay, I like the edge on that one. See, not all the voice actresses went growly on the edges. I like the ones that chose to go growly. I like this one. This one sounds more sophisticated. So, what did I say? I said 4 and 9 and 11 is a neat side option. Ooh. Deeper vocal range. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so right now my favorite female Hrothgar voices are 4, 9, 11, and 12. I like those. Let's see what the animations are. If I can get the camera to scroll down, which I cannot. There we go. Let's see if we can get some other settings. See, this person could hide easily in Eorzea with all this green. Well, except in Thanalan. Graceful. Oh, that's the dance. Okay. That's a cool dance. So who's gonna possibly get a female Hrothgar and have your consummate nodder, as Thancred called us, in Endwalker? Who's gonna have a nodding female Hrothgar? I love the tail animations. And look at the detail on the back of this shirt. Look at that! All these metal pieces. It reminds me about what I love about the, about the top for the male Vieira. The male Vieira pieces also have neat little details like that. They did such a good job on the tail! Look at that! The tail! It actually is working quite well as a balancing mechanism, like what tails are for. I think actually it works better than the Makode tails, I'll be honest with you. If they could give the Makode tails a bit more life, then they would be equal. But right now, female Hrothgar tails have the most expression, as far as I'm concerned. And speaking of cat people tails, I have a beef with the animators. My beef is this. Okay, so who in the chat knows cats? Like I've had a house cat, basically, and understands their house cat's body languages, or body language. My beef is this. So, cats are not like dogs. If a cat is wagging their tail, that means that they are annoyed or upset in some way. Angry, annoyed, generally not happy. Cats that are happy raise their tails and like have a little hook on the end. So if their tails are up and look like they have a question mark on the end, That means they're happy. They're happy to see you. Whatever they're interacting with is, they're happy about it. Rather pleased, you know. So whenever any cat person, especially Graha, since everybody pays attention to him like crazy, is, whenever Graha is emotionally happy, his tail is doing a slow wag. And the fan base is like, "Oh, his tail is wagging." I'm like, he's not a dog. The animation is wrong. If I were around a cat that had that tail language, I would get away. Because that means I'm about to get scratched, like, really soon, and not in a good way. So, yeah, somebody needs to redo Graha's tail, because, that's a whole lot of mixed signals right there. It's like major mixed signals. It's the equivalent of, so no hook? But he still sounds like he's happy. It still sounds like he's happy. You just don't want the tail to be down, and definitely not down and swishing. It's like, nope. Down, swish, nope. Just kind of let you be until you're not mad at me anymore. So when Graha's shy and stuff, and his tail is just kind of waving down by his ankles, it's like, nope. I wouldn't know what to do. I would be so confused. So that's my beef. It throws me out of the story really quick. Or his tail is too long and it looks over like he's the Riddler. Excuse me. But yeah, like, this tail is fine. Like, for what this kind of neutral stance, yeah, the tail is fine. It's just like the very obvious, is he shy or does he want to kill me? You know? So, yeah. I guess for people, like a similar mixed signal, because it's really blatant for people who know cats. A similar mixed signal, I guess, would be hiding behind something, like literally hiding behind something, like you're a 5-year-old who's afraid to meet your mom's friends, and peeking out behind, you know, from your mom's skirt or something, but at the same time, you know, talking about, like, in a big eager voice about, you know, how incredibly happy you are to see them, and at any moment now, you know, you're just going to hop up and get them a big hug. You're like, the first thing you gotta do is stop hiding. Am I gonna keep hiding? I'm not hiding! You look really scared. Are you nervous? Should we get a cookie? No, I'm totally great! You know? It's totally black and white. I guess another example with human beings would be somebody who looks extremely pissed, and they are, I don't know, literally brandishing their fists at you, and they're telling you how much they adore you and love you, and you're like, are you sure? You look like you're about to hit me. Like, it's really it's really weird. So unless cats like suddenly got a whole different demeanor in Final Fantasy XIV, which I'm guessing the excuse will be, it has to be, you know, it's a fantasy world, not everything has to line up with real life, but it's just one of those things, because they have other things that they do that are noticeably cat-like, so you can just be like, hey, it's a whole other fantasy world, tail language doesn't have to be the same. No, it does not. It's just something that grabs me. So yeah, female Hrothgar. Let me look at the other So this is the Lost. Let me look at the other clan. Hellions. More bust size. I'm not gonna crank that up. Let's see. Tail shape. It's really the same. Let me look at the fur colors. Yeah, these are more warm. That's kind of how they've been doing that. So usually one clan will be warm, the other clan will be cool. On the color scale range, warm and cool have to do with the tone, the undertone, whether the undertone is more yellow or blue. This one is more on the yellow side, as you can see. Pink! You could do bright pink! Okay, so that's where they deviate. And the other one is green, and this one is pink. You can still have green, but this green is like neon. So if you want like a neon yellow or pink, go for the Hellions. I'm so curious. I'm just gonna mess around with this pink. Maybe fur color. Yeah, there we go. Alright. That looks spiffing neat. But I want something that isn't quite so drastically different. Hold on. This... Alright, I'm gonna go with that. Wait, highlights! Alright, highlights. Oh wait, patterns. For this race, it's patterns. Okay. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do... maybe more pink. Kind of keep it in the same color range. I'm reminded of Gem all of a sudden. Alright. I'll use that one. Pattern. Yeah, cheetah spots works. Jaw. Standard jaw works. Eye shape. Ooh. Small eyes again. Alright. I'm gonna go with small again. Eye color. Oh wow, the dark eyes look really striking. Because they just look so filled in. It's rare to see a cat with, like, dark eyes all the way around. I've seen them, but not often. I'm gonna see if I can find a goldish... that works. A little light, but alright. Eyebrows! This one, this one, this one, this one. Let's go now. Broad nose. I'm gonna go with... Let's do long things. I don't need extra eyebrows. I'll do that. Ooh, yeah, we're doing that. You need the under the eyes. I'll just use the top ones. Well, this is me, so we're gonna go with yellow. And, we're gonna do inner eye makeup things, and we're gonna make that yellow as well. Maybe not inner eye, might change the location. That works better. I'm not sure what I think about the color combo, though. Okay. Now for the voice. Okay, so I said 4. Or 9. Oh, wait. Hairstyle, let's see. Oh, they have different hairstyles between clans. Okay. This one is basically the other one. These, however, are different, so I'm gonna go with the braid. Alright, so back to this. I am so reminded of 1980s shtick right now. Alright. She's done. It's more pink than what I would normally go with, but if I were all up about starting a female Hrothgar, I would go with this. As it stands, I'm gonna keep my bunny boy. But I like what they've done with the female Hrothgars. Wow, that's pink. I like the details. I like the details in the shirt. They even have some nice ones in the pants. The pants look like actually the whole outfit would be worth just sticking in your glamour chest and continuing to die. Look at that! I can't show it because I don't have the ability to move the camera around, but do you see the you probably can't see my pointer. Do you see the embossing on the pants leg here? That's cool as heck. And then of course you have stuff like the weave going down the side, but it's stuff like the embossing that makes me excited, because that's extra texturing. You know, that it's a smaller detail. You may not notice it's not as out there in your face like this, but they put it there, and I like that. And then you have other details like the knee pads and the embossing in the knee pads. You have like the little, what are those? Like, I can't tell what this is. Like some kind of very thin texturing, some beading or something going on the front of the abdomen. I love this crap. This is great.